Ngizoqala kanjani mina ngizoqala ngithini baba oh Nkosi yoyi
Fan.
Oh well.
Okay.
This is interesting.
So
To say be logical when you're loving someone. What is the logic behind this relationship? Last but not least, as a woman,
you gotta be able to do your own things,
Yeah.
like provide for yourself, it's maintain.
exactly. They wanna replace the love that they have, the absence of their father.
Gonna date a female figure who is gonna treat them like their mother.
Yeah.
Sprinkle. So, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's again Miss underscore Shirley 15, aka Miss Shirley 15. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I know you guys have been waiting for me to drop. I've been MIA, but we're back again with another vlog. I can definitely say this is a spicy one. Very rude. Anyway, I get just jokes. I can definitely say this is like a spicy cameraman.
Continue.
Okay, I can definitely say this is a spicy one. So if you guys wanna comment on it, definitely go to the comment section and comment on what you think about the topic and everything. But as you can see here today, we got a very special guest, Mr. Please introduce yourself.
Greetings, the people. For those who don't know me, my name is Bongani Shana, all the way from the United States of Soweto, where I was born. But now I'm not gonna display where I'm staying right now because we have some snipers, we got some stalkers, so we don't wanna go into indulge into details. But yeah, my name is Bongani, guys, aka Dibanj Bokanoka. Yeah.
Please drop your YouTube channel. Hello.
Guys, if you're looking for me, you can find me on YouTube as Bongani Hlela RSA.
Exactly. So if you guys also want to follow him, do go check his YouTube channel out and everybody else. So stay tuned for the vlog today. So today's topic is about gold diggers or second chance romantics. Basically, what we gonna be conversing about is whether females are gold diggers or second chance romantics if they reject a guy when he's broke and then decide to come back when he's rich. So we want to know how both genders consider this topic. Are they recognized as gold diggers or second chance romantics?
Though when I'm looking at it, do you feel that only females can be gold diggers or even gents can be gold diggers?
Well, in the times we live in, I definitely feel like both genders can be gold diggers because we have stories about men who are also like,
Yeah.
I want a sugar mama.
So, but how do we spot a gold digger though? Let's start there. Or maybe let's just say, what is a gold digger?
What is a gold digger then?
Yeah,
I don't even know how to describe a gold digger.
People don't like being called a gold digger,
Exactly, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
well, personally, I don't know how to spot a gold digger, but I've seen like a few videos of a few vlogs about guys, walking around pretending to be homeless and stuff.
Yeah.
Approach a girl, and the girl's like, "Yeah, no, you're not my type," Then they walk away. And the dude actually drops a stack of cash,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
oh wait, a second that I can still give you my numbers if you want them.
But after they were so rude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's actually a complicated
That's it,
situation. But yeah.
Okay. I think right now we are indulging more on the topic saying a gold digger. Like when said, nobody is looking for us just talking about the men's department on the men's conference side. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Nobody wants to go on a relationship with someone who doesn't love you for who you are, but they
Yeah.
love what you have.
True.
So I think one of the ways that we can spot a gold digger is when you just got into a relationship, but now you're busy paying high maintenance.
Exactly.
Rather
What do
than-
they call this? Monthly.
Monthly, what do you call girlfriend's allowance?
Yeah, girlfriend allowance.
Imagine.
Like, why?
No, why is
Why?
it called girlfriend allowance? It's not girlfriend allowance actually.
No, like why is there even a thing called girlfriend allowance? I don't get it. What is
Like,
it for?
Where
Why?
is it coming from? No, you can tell me maybe when you are just standing in behalf of women, if I can say.
But here's the thing, I get that I'm a woman, but there are
Yeah.
certain things that females do that I don't really go with. Like,
Yeah.
well, I don't believe in girlfriend allowance. First of all, I don't even know what it's for. Like,
Wow.
what am I getting paid for? Is being a girlfriend a job?
No,
or
this is the first actually.
because I honestly don't understand what girlfriend allowance is for. But would you pay, or do we say
Yo.
pay? Would you do girlfriend allowance? Let's
Actually,
say
you're right. You're saying pay because you have to pay.
someone to be a girlfriend, which is
But-
actually crazy.
Okay, I don't think that I will do that personally.
Eh.
You can do it as saying a gesture of saying thank you for being there for me. Just to spoil your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not to
yeah.
say it's a must. There is something that is drafted to say, my lady, this is what I have to give every month. Like, am I at work?
Like
Or am I employed to work for you?
employment.
I think this is employment, honestly. I don't know.
Exactly my point. That's exactly what I was saying. That if you're giving her a girlfriend allowance, is it her job?
Yeah.
Is there like a job description?
Yeah.
Is there a job description where the girl has to cook or clean or whatever, you name it, and then
But
she's
even
like,
a wife, you won't hear there's a wife, what do you call it? Girlfriend allowance? or
wife allowance.
Is there like a wife? No, I've never heard of that. I mean, as a guy, you know that you've taken this person out of their home and you got married to them, and now they're a responsibility,
Exactly.
But now you're a girlfriend. I mean, I don't think I have to pay anything to be your.
To convince the girl to actually like stay loyal. Are we buying loyalty?
No, that
Oh.
is crazy. Honestly, it is. And I feel like right now, people have been taught to say if a person doesn't give money, then they don't love you.
Exactly. Like there's no way forward, or it is not a stable relationship
Yeah.
or a loyal relationship.
No, it is crazy. Honestly, I mean,
know.
loyalty now depends on money. How is how did we get there? Like honestly, how?
Like it's honestly unreasonable.
Okay, so what are you standing with? Are you for or against?
With the girlfriend allowance thing, I'm definitely against.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Me personally, I don't need a guy to like give me a monthly allowance or monthly fee. I also another thing I feel like comes with that monthly allowance. Obviously, if you as a guy, you pay the girl to like, I don't know, whatever, like you give her a monthly fee.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna have certain things that you expect from her.
Yeah.
So how do females feel when a guy is like, okay, since you want this and this and this or this much from me,
Yeah.
are you willing to like complete this, meet this needs, wants, my everything? Are you willing to do this? What? Like, how far are you willing to go as a female if you want girlfriend allowance?
But actually, I don't know. Are we now genuinely going on a relationship, or we're now looking for security?
Ooh.
Like seriously, like let's go there. Like, are we really saying I love you? Why don't you say no? Let's be honest. Let's just cut the act. I don't love you. I just want
Love
what
your
you have.
money.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Why would we just go straight to the point? Because right now it's no longer about love. It's all about security. You know. And secondly, are you poor? Like your family, they don't do anything for you. Like the things that you don't even ask for your parents. The guy must do it for you. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't make sense for me to say there are those things that are very, very so big that a woman will ask a guy as if now you're finding employment.
Or like I don't want a man who doesn't have a car. I don't want a man who doesn't
get
have
that
a
a lot.
house. I don't want a man who's what else do they say? But anywho, I don't want a man that, I don't want a man this, I don't want a man, I don't want. So like,
Yeah.
my question that I've always asked myself when I hear a female say that is, do you have those things that
Yeah.
that you are saying you don't want a man that doesn't have that? Do you have that car? Do you have that house? Do you have that stable job? Do you have whatever?
You ask that girl,
want
you go
from
girl.
that man? Because honestly, it's unreasonable for me. Okay, let's say me. Let's take me for an example. You know, I don't have a car,
Yeah.
right? I don't have a house yet.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want those things, and I'm working towards those things, right? And then I go on a date with this guy. Let's say a respectful man, a gentleman. He knows his place. He doesn't push.
yeah.
He doesn't, do all. Okay, obviously everybody has red flags, but let's say they are not as intense as the far as I would be like, you know what? No, straight no. And then,
Yeah.
and then we get to the date, and it's like, okay, so yeah, I got a stable job. I work as an engineer. I just started. Maybe like I've been working for like 6 months,
Yeah.
And then I come up and it's like, so what do you do? I'm like, okay, so I'm an entrepreneur. I own this, I work as a YouTuber, And then I'm like, and then it's like, okay, what are you looking for in a man? And then I go, so first of all, before we get to what I'm looking for in a man,
Okay.
I don't want a man who doesn't have a car.
Same
I don't
man.
want I don't want a man who doesn't have a house. I don't want a man who has less than 300 million
Ish.
in his bank.
Okay. You know what
Do
you
I
say?
have those?
I like what you're saying. Honestly, women these days, they are looking for a final product, but they don't know
already made.
that some gems are hidden gem, or this diamond or this gold that is hidden. And when you look, you just look dirt. When you look at this guy is poor, but you're not prioritizing love. You're prioritizing the financial stability rather than finding a genuine man that will love you for who you are. So I think this is where we are stuck on this generation where relationships don't last anymore. Why? Because people are always finding, for instance, there's what we call high valued men.
Yeah.
A high valued man is a guy who is independent, who is standing for himself and has done a lot, not only for himself but for his family, for his so now every girl is looking for that guy, and guess what? On all the percentages, that guy is a 1%.
True.
You know, so every girl will be wanting to flock right in there, but you're not gonna find them anywhere. And guess what? They're not looking for a lady who's just broke as well. They're
True.
Yeah, they're looking for a guy who says, I'm looking for a partner, not for someone who's always gonna be taking.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
What are you coming with in the plate? What are you
What
coming
do you
with?
bring
Yeah,
to
what
the
are you bringing?
table?
You know,
Hey,
and
it's
I don't
the
understand
table, man.
why other women say, no, I am the table. What? What? Like how? How are you a table?
Jeremy, no.
A table, really now? No, it just doesn't make sense.
So you were telling me, yo guys, I am the table. Yo.
Like how? So you're an object. Is that what you're saying?
They said the food, the fucking nice. They said it on you, when I drove you, when you are the steak.
Now that
you
is
is the pub. And
pop and flakes. Oh no.
Guys,
Yeah.
Like, you know, we listen and we don't judge, but some things are really hard to not judge.
Yeah.
So in everything, the question still remains.
Yeah.
Do we recognize those people, or do we call this specific group? Because we both say that it's not only females, but there are also guys who are like, you know what, I'm looking for this in a woman, or looking for that in a woman.
Most definitely.
You know, but also they don't have those things. So there's one we call, females, we call them blessers or Bensons. But Benson is something different. So blessers, and then for guys, it's sugar mamas. Do we call these people gold diggers, or are they second chance romantics who are just looking for a stable relationship, a stable life? Because if we look into the financial stability of life or financial states of life, we have to consider the factors that things are constantly, or prices, there's constantly inflation. So obviously people want a stable life where they don't have to stress or worry about money. Like, are we gonna eat today? Are we gonna go to bed hungry? Or are we, I don't know, like, you know, they want to feel that assurance or that security that, you know, life can hit me in all ways. But financially, I know I'm stable. I don't have to worry about being broke, or worry if I'm gonna get a shelter today, or clothes on my body, or, you know, a place to sleep, or food to eat, you know. Because if we think deep, it also goes to the part where you consider having a family. You know, kids, honestly, babies are an expense on their own. If you decide to have a baby, you need to make sure you are financially stable. That is a fact. That goes without debating.
That is a very deep one, actually.
You know,
that's a very deep
exactly.
one.
They have diapers, they have like, it's a lot, you know. So let's say you're in a relationship with someone, and both of y'all are not financially stable. You're still trying to figure out this life thing. You're still trying to balance everything, income, a place to you know, to raise a family or to start a family. Some people, especially women, want that stability, that so you want this with me, and obviously yes, I want it with you. But our problem is we are both not in a good space where we can actually start a family, you know. And then they start questioning themselves or questioning each other. How are we gonna provide for our kids? How are we gonna take them to the best schools for their future? And then how are we gonna make sure they're well fed, or they sleep well, they don't lack anything that has to do with money? How are we gonna do that without, if we skip everything else and we jump straight into having a family, when we know very well that we are not financially stable?
But then before we even go there to having a family, I think when it comes to some women, they have a poor choice of deciding a good man.
Okay, elaborate.
What do I mean when I say that? I mean, if right now 3 guys are looking for this girl, is not gonna choose based on how loving, how sacrificial this person is. They're gonna base their decision based on
looks
their
and what
looks
can provide
and
or,
financial stability.
Yeah, true.
And if one of them is greater than the two financially, that means he's gonna choose that over the two. But then getting into a relationship with a person like that, you're not getting in a relationship with him, but you're getting in a relationship with their bank account, you know. So now then 3-4 months down the line they lose their job. Now they're, are you still gonna be in a relationship? Yeah, you see, are you gonna be in a relationship with that person or what? You know. So I think it's all about having the right person. When you have the right person and you decide to start a family and so forth, what's gonna be more best is that even though you can be broke together, but you gonna be holding on, you know, to say though there are those dark days and stuff, but you're also gonna be good days to say, you know, we've made it.
Got each other, because love is a beautiful thing. Yeah, you know, with love, there's that sense of security, you know, like we trust each other, we carry the same stress or the same load or amount of stress together, you know. It's not as heavy as it would be on our shoulders if we would just separate, but together, you know, we can lighten it a bit, you know. And then there's like financial state or stability that it really does impact a lot of relationships nowadays, because we looking at inflation, cost of living and everything, definitely. You know. So I feel like most women, before we can even call them gold diggers, let's consider the fact that they just want a life where they are stable, a life without stress about money or finances in general. You know, they want a life that is secured. I mean, yes, I can worry about other things like where can I park my yacht or my airplane, you know, like, but you know, that assurance or that security that, you know, if I were to start a family, whether it's planned or unplanned, I will be able to provide for them. I feel like most women want that. Before we can even say they're gold diggers or anything, I feel like that's one thing they want.
Sure. And you know, one thing that I've picked up is most of the time when you are in that relationship with someone that you love, the life is much more better when together you are both contributing financially.
Exactly.
You know. True. But now if a lady says, you know what, I'm not gonna take out money for you as a guy. No. When you go to a restaurant, a guy must pay. When I'm doing this, a guy must pay. What are you doing? I mean, who would love to be in a relationship with someone where they're always losing and not winning anything?
Oh yeah, true.
You see, true. I mean, like imagine,
that's a really good question.
You know, I'm buying clothes, I'm doing this. Whenever you need airtime, you need data, I'm always there. New weave, you know, lashes, nails, you know, makeup, and you find that about 7,000 sometimes can come out in just 1 month.
Yeah, true.
You know,
true. Yeah.
So nobody wants to be in a relationship where they are always losing if they're not gaining anything.
Unless as a couple, name.
Yeah,
that is a good point, because sometimes there are relationships where the man loses more than he gains. But then there are also those relationships where situations are actually tough and like you have to make ends meet, you know, as a couple, whereby maybe let's say we don't have families who would assist us in helping raise our family, or you know, and then we sit down as a couple and we're like, okay, so since I'm the one who bears the kids, you know, and you are more likely to get a stable job and provide for the family, I will be a housewife or a stay-at-home mom, and look after the kids, look after the house, and you can go and do the work, you know. As long as
actually that's an ancient time how they used to do it.
Exactly. As long as it's a mutual
agreement. Yeah.
that it is gonna work. I don't think that it is a situation whereby the man loses the most, because we have both had to sacrifice things. I had to sacrifice my job. It was never my plan to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to provide for my family financially, emotionally, physically, every way possible. And you also wanted that, but due to our situation or the circumstances, we had to sacrifice things in order to make this life thing work.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Yeah.
I think you're very touching a very sensitive topic as well when it comes to that, where we have to understand that it's not always that a guy is losing. It's a mutual agreement.
Exactly. We both lost something.
Exactly. It's not only about losing, it's about both of you. When you have each other, you're
exactly.
It's all that matters most of the time.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know, but on this generation, let's just talk like teenagers going upwards to young adults. I think we have a serious problem. Relationships are not lasting anymore. You are going in a relationship with a person, for instance, if I guarantee right now, if a friend of yours who's a lady dates a guy who has a car, they will never go for another guy who has no car.
Yes, true. That is very true.
Weird. Why? No, and you're like, no, but this person loves me, but you don't have a car, so we can't be in a relationship. And you can see that this person genuinely loves you.
Yeah.
But because they don't have a car, now you're not gonna be in a relationship with them.
I mean, I also feel like with that, it's the fact that I feel like specifically those females have already felt the comfortability of relaxing and letting or enjoying the ride,
double
or double standards, enjoying the ride, and just they have felt that comfortability. And then it's like unless they can clearly see, this man that I'm with who has a car doesn't give me the amount of attention and love that I need as compared to that
one. And you left for the car.
Yeah, I feel like those you could definitely identify them as gold diggers, because why would you sacrifice your peace and happiness for something that is tangible, for tangible things, when you can actually have something that is very true and healthy and peaceful.
It's really sad.
For your mentality, your health, everything. Why would you put yourself in a position where you gotta sacrifice your peace? And there's that.
You know what I like what you just said right now? I think if right now you have to compare the regrets that both genders they face. Most of the time it's a female who says, I could have still been with that guy.
Yes.
But I made a bad decision for choosing based on the financial.
What he could.
Yeah, exactly. The physical materials that this person has. Now you're losing a person because now they are working somewhere and so forth and so on.
Exactly.
It's sad, honestly. I don't know, but but do you think that it can be sorted out where this can be erased and people starting all over learning how to love? Do you think that that's really possible?
I mean, I do believe that there's still good people out there, people who still want to be in love and want to be loved or experience a real love. Uthando labazali bethu or labo gogo nabomkhulu nabokhokokazi, real love from generations way back. There's still people out there who still want that, but at the same time it's also like, how am I gonna put myself out there? Because it's not like we are written on our foreheads with I'm the loyal type, I'm the player type,
now that's a thing,
and apparently there's the goalkeeper type. Hey, you guys.
And the sad part is sometimes a woman will leave a loyal guy cheating with someone else, and I understand that there's a logic behind of them like cheating. For instance, others will say, this person I love, but they can't support me financially. Like I always watch these shows where couples switching phones and how they find the women cheating, the reasons, the logic behind is that I love you, I'll never leave you. I'd rather cheat on you than leaving you. I don't know if
It should on you based on financial stability.
yeah, like I have to pay the rent and you're only getting paid 500 rand a month. That doesn't satisfy me. I have to, I have needs and stuff. Do so on and on rather than, if you get what I mean. So they rather go cheat, they rather go cheat than leaving that person. But it's still not okay. It doesn't make it right though.
Yeah, I also think so. I also feel like it's not a reasonable thing to do unless we both agree, unless the man is like, yeah, do go do that and come back, provide for us, because it's a win-win,
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like, yeah, no.
But I think I understand the perspective on both sides. When it comes to a man, he has a fear of being used
Yeah, true.
for financial needs.
Mm-hmm.
To say this person is based, their love is based on my status. And when it comes to a female, it's all about feeling like you don't want to be used, unsupported and feeling unsafe. So those are the fears that both genders have. But I think if we don't want to call people gold diggers, then they should stop playing a victim game.
Exactly. They should stop digging for the gold.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Like straightforward. It's not even math at this point. Stop trying to dig for the gold. Yeah.
But I feel like though you women, you win on almost everything. When it comes to the court of law,
The justice system in a way does fail men too. It does fail men. There are many things or topics that we can list.
Yeah.
And ways the justice system fails men. But we're not gonna go in deep into that, not today.
Yeah.
Because it's gold diggers or second chance romantics. And to some extent, women can be recognized as second chance romantics, depending on the situation. If I was like, okay, I get that you wanna have a relationship with me, but then I can't be with you because of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and okay, well, you are still trying to figure out your life, and I'm also still trying to figure out my life.
Yeah.
So we can't be together simply because of that. But let's meet at the top,
Yeah.
and then we both decide, what, I'm not gonna date. You are not gonna date, and then when we feel like we're both ready, and then we meet at the top, then we can recognize that as second chance romantics. Other than that, guys, gold digging. It's gold digging.
Facts. Those are
It's
facts.
gold digging. So I saw a post on Reddit. I wanna read it.
Yeah.
The person who posted this, the page is female dating strategy. The topic of her story is never going to date a broke man ever again. Lesson learned. I got.
Okay.
First of all, I'm gonna say I've been with 2 broke men in my life.
Okay.
My only 2 serious relationships, mind you. Okay. I didn't care they were broke because honestly I was broke myself when I met one, and the other one I was in college and my parents were sending me money, so I thought, why should I ask for something I don't even have?
Interesting.
Reasonable enough,
Yeah.
Respect. Scroll disclaimer: I was broke when I met one, means I was still looking for a job.
Yeah.
Then I was still looking for a job then, and I was broke for about 2 months within 3 years relationship. Within the 3-year relationship, so stop messaging that I need to make my own money. Oof, okay, so I guess that one was directed to someone else. But in continuation of the story,
Yeah.
I also thought that brokenness was not really a criteria because some people have really good reasons for why they are broke. But these are the reasons why I personally will not date broke men again.
Interesting.
First point, being broke for a long period of time mostly shows you are bad with money. No.
What?
Especially if they have no families to support and you you see them buying drugs for recreation. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
no. Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
That type of brokenness is unreasonable.
Mm.
This man brokenness is their state of mind.
Yeah.
They don't know how to save and they don't care about their finances. Point 2, you think broke men would find other ways to entertain you? Question mark. Think again. Broke men will use their brokenness for making you feel guilty for whatever you are dissatisfied about. Because they have no imagination and can't come up with free or cheap things to do. They'll tell you you're selfish for not considering their feelings about being broke, because they are in a really bad situation and you should be more understanding. For years and years, this is not temporary brokenness.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
I
So-
feel like she was definitely going through it. Point 3, right?
I also think that the guy was also in the comfort zone of
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, you
like,
see, like no, my girl got me,
yeah,
got my
like
back. But
she does everything.
yeah,
you know.
you see, so it could have step up.
Step
You need to
up.
man up.
Yeah.
I'm here to help you, not to say you can relax.
Exactly, like
You know.
let's meet each other halfway.
Yeah.
True. Okay, continuation. Point 3, you'll have to entertain their false goals. I'm all for supporting goals and make sacrifices. Broke men goals don't align with reality. They are here saying how they'll buy a house in 5 years and be their own boss and this, yet still live paycheck to paycheck. This is not realistic, and either you are seen as unsupportive for trying to make them be more down to earth, either you will have to pretend to believe in something you already know what happened. Okay, the part about still live paycheck to paycheck. Well, nowadays, there's a thing called contracts when you apply for a job.
Yeah.
So you can't just say, I don't want a man who lives out of paycheck to paycheck. Because are you gonna go to the company and negotiate with they give him permanent employment? When your guys clearly saw that it was a contract situation.
But you know what I think? You shouldn't base. I don't want a man who doesn't have so and so on the limit of the month. First of all, someone said first of oil, but we're not there. The thing is, you can't put the logic of love based on the materialistic kind of mindset. If you say, I don't want a man who's working in PEP, I don't want a man
You're being unreasonable.
Yeah, being unreasonable. That is not love. You're looking for...
Where do you work? Where do you work?
You heard that, right?
You don't want pep, you don't want akaments when now ubereka kai.
Yo, ubereka ka. Ukena kai when. Yeah, no, but that is dope.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think if that can be fixed in a way where people don't find love based on what do you have on the plate or can you provide for me, and shift it to the internal change to say,
Exactly.
are you supportive, like when it comes to love? Can you love me? Can you be my emotional support whenever I feel like I wanna cry? Whenever you should be my psychiatrist, giving counseling and stuff, just being there for me on that side rather than the financial stability. Because sometimes you find out that people who've married rich men, the guy's always busy.
Exactly.
And even if
Not
that's the funny thing.
Hey.
Even if you're saying you're looking for a guy who's rich, you find a rich guy, but they're always busy. They are not available.
Exactly.
Then you cheat on them like, you're never there for me. But you wanted a guy who has
Was
everything,
rich.
but they don't have time for you.
It's like I say, everybody has their own red flags.
Yeah.
So you can't say, I don't want this, I don't want that, but I want that, I want that. At
That
some
is so
point,
true.
there's gonna be something that is lacking in that relationship.
Yeah, most definitely.
So if you want a financially stable man, you have to understand that if I go into this relationship, I'm not gonna get as much attention as I would like. I'm not gonna get as much as time, us spending time together, whatnot. Because you have to understand, this man has to wake up early.
Yeah.
Has to go secure the bag very early. I guess whether you want a man who's financially stable, then bear with him. Bear with him, Sana.
So
the only
actually,
way.
I love what you're saying. So you say you need to choose a red flag.
Yo!
Is that like meaning there are some things that you just have to adapt and say, I mean, they've ticked all the 9 boxes. This 1% I should be able to bear with.
Okay, not necessarily bear with. It depends on the red flag.
Okay.
How intense is it? Let's say I'm making an example here. You know, the man does love you. He does provide financially. He respects you
Yeah.
and all. But the way he responds when it comes to arguments,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
are you willing to be with a man who will get physical sometimes?
Okay.
Who will get physical
Okay.
whenever you
I see
guys
what
are
you're
in
saying.
an argument?
Yeah.
But he has ticked all those 9 boxes. But that one, are you willing to work through it, or that's just a no for you?
Basically-
Regardless of those 9 boxes
Yeah.
he ticked.
Yeah.
Are you
But-
gonna stay or are you gonna leave?
So basically, choose your struggle. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You heard
I
that.
guess so. Yeah,
Choose
like,
your struggle,
you know,
hey, because you're
you
not
know,
gonna find someone who's perfect.
well, exactly. There's no one who's perfect. We all have our own flaws.
Yeah.
You know, it's a matter of how deep am I willing, or are we willing to work through it together?
Yeah.
You know, am I willing to stay with you whenever you promise and you don't keep your promises? You lie. You are a pathological liar. Are you willing to be with a pathological liar?
That is something.
You know,
else.
like it's a matter of, I don't know.
But then, what do you say when it comes to you falling in love with someone who's 35 years old?
And never. Sorry, Sana.
There are women like that in our society. Hello,
I'm very young.
all 6 years
Yo,
old.
Hey.
This person is like they're almost like they are 10 to or
Bro.
5 to die.
Bro.
You can see like it's almost o'clock.
Bro, if I'm gonna date someone who's in their mid to late 30s going upwards,
Yeah.
it's like I'm dating my dad or my granddad. It's
There
not
is
making sense.
But it's happening in the society right now.
I mean, I guess we don't have the same views, or
Yeah.
you know, like.
And it's not like they're
I'm a
in love.
binoculars
Yeah,
with
most of the time
you.
it's not like they're in love. It's just that you know that this person,
Retirement
they are
plan.
financially stable.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Okay, let me finish this one. The next point, they will upgrade when they have money. And I don't mean find someone better, because who can they get with their lay mentality?
Yeah.
But they will either replace you with some trophy girlfriend, gold diggers, or just spend their money on themselves. After all, you are not demanding, and they deserve to be treated. They'll put next point. They'll put that frustration on you, especially if you've got your own finances together. They'll be short-fused. It's like you said, short-fused and constantly on edge because they feel low. It's not your job to be there for them when they are constantly feeling low.
Yeah.
Don't buy.
Those are not broke men. Dating abantu toxic.
Toxic relationships.
She's not describing broke people. She's describing toxic
Toxic
people.
relationships that she was involved in.
Yeah.
Don't buy their VS.
Where did you get this sauce?
I read it.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, don't buy the VS that you're unsupportive because you don't want to listen to their problems all the time. Also, these guys are always stressed, but only with you. Of course, outside, they are delightful to others. And finally, they will make you feel guilty for even going 50-50. If it's definitely a toxic relationship. You've got money and they know it. So you can pick up the tab, right? They are the masters of saying relationships are all about giving when the other is in a bad situation. No, Sana. But surprise, surprise, you're the only one giving for so long at the end. Save your money, it's not worth it. And then finally, if you have more reasons, please add them in the comment. Wada.
Okay. Wow. Well, I don't know, but as for me, I think if I have to conclude on my side, the key notes that people should understand is that you need to balance love and logic.
Yeah.
You know, to say be logical when you're loving someone. What is the logic behind this relationship? Last but not least, your romance must have responsibilities. It's not only on a man's shoulders to provide, even yourself as a woman.
You gotta be able to do your own things, like provide for yourself, you know, it's maintain.
Exactly, you know.
You
Now,
can't be depending on men.
I think I think what's the problem here? Some women, they've lost it where they wanna replace the love that they have, the absence of their father. You see what I'm saying?
While you're still on that,
Yeah.
some men wanna date a female figure who is gonna treat them like their mother.
Yeah. I think those yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where the problem is, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So there's a lot in our society, in our communities, countries, provinces that needs to be fixed in a way, you know. So yeah, but I don't know. On your side, anything?
Gold diggers or second chance romantics. To some extent, there is gold diggers are there. To some, there are second chance romantics. Unfortunately, we can't identify them. That's simple.
Yeah.
You know, unless this goes back to what I said, that we have to, if we are second chance romantics, we have to talk about it. You know, reach a mutual ground or agreement where we both decide that this is the best way forward.
Yeah.
Let's work on ourselves, and then eventually meet at the top, fix our things, you know, become a team.
Yeah.
You know, and then gold diggers,
Parasites.
I'm like how my cameraman said, guys, parasites, you know.
Parasites.
Gold diggers, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, true. Parasites just go munching on blood. If they can't, they no longer feel like this is fresh blood no more. They move on to another one. You know, yeah, they parasite.
So I
Don't
think
be a parasite.
yeah, I think it also comes back to they've put themselves in a way to say, I don't like the first comment that you did spoke about the saying a woman said, I don't date broke niggas, in a way to say you always having this desire to say I want a guy who's gonna marry me, but you're not gonna find a man who's gonna marry you with the same mindset to say I'm looking for a broke lady to marry.
Yo, true.
Hello. But anyway, but I think you must set yourself to become this woman that you
would want for like a person that you want. Become the version of the person you wanted to be in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or ask yourself a question: will I marry me right now?
Yes. They did.
Yeah, you know, put yourself on the mirror, put yourself on the spot. You know, if I'm consistently asking people for money, am I gonna be standing and like, hey, myself, give me money?
Give me money.
You know, it's only money that I want. Like
thanks, bro. Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one question everybody should ask themselves.
Fix this before you commit to this.
Exactly. What's again now? Okay, wait. Fix this before you commit to this.
Ish. And if it's empty, you know, empty things make a lot of noise.
Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Wait, but yeah, guys. On and on, just I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like the world just needs to let people know or allow people or give them that safe space to let them know that it's okay to be loved. It's okay to want to experience love regardless of financial stability or lack of financial stability. You can still make it work before you are financially stable. Secure the bag while he's securing the bag or she's securing the bag, and then second chance romantics.
Well said.
Yeah, no. Is that all? Is there anything you want to say?
It's all now.
It's all.
Yeah, it's
all. So you guys, yeah, that's it for today's podcast. If you wanna comment or wanna share your thoughts on whether it's gold diggers or second chance romantics, do comment down in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. Let us know your thoughts and how you feel about the topic. And see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Miss_Shirley15, and
RSA.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more vlogs to come. Peace out.
Sick paradise.